Welcome back to another episode. My name is Sobi. Stephanie and myself had good intentions of kind of doing an evening fish tonight, going for some walleyes. But, you know, life happens, and we blew a little tire. So luckily I was not far from home. We were just gonna change this tire really quick, finish it up, go back home, and then I think we're gonna do a little shore mission. After this all happened, I was like, you know what? Let's just go back, drop off the boat, regroup, and do a little bit of catfishing from shore. So stick around, stay tuned. I know it's a rugged start to a video, but you won't be pissed. Alrighty, so last time I had a flat tire on the old Red Rocket. I was like a billion miles from home. I was down in Missouri on a big trip with Brok, and we had none of the right tools. And I made a pact to myself, when I go home, I'm gonna get a good tire iron. And I went home and blew a tire no more than a couple months later, and guess what I didn't have? I didn't have a quality tire iron. Luckily, I'm only 5 minutes from home, and I went right down the road. Tim Hansen, huge shout out to you for having a tire iron. I need to pick one of these bad boys up. And yeah, Tim Hansen and his tire iron saved the day. So I'm gonna finish up this tire and then let's go fishing. Enough of this, let's go. Alrighty, we've made it to our destination. I ended up dropping the boat off back at my house after I got the flat tire, and I'm fishing a really special place this evening. When I was younger, like in high school, like 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, myself and 3 of my really good buddies used to come down here. This is actually my buddy Andy McNabb's cabin. Really like his parents' cabin, like Bill and Cindy McNabb's cabin. And I called Bill tonight, and I was just like, hey Bill, I got an itch to do some catfishing, and I haven't been down there in 5 years. Would you mind if myself, Brok, and Steph came down and did a little bit of catfishing? And he's like, oh, no problem, I'm down here tonight. So Bill's actually in bed right now, otherwise I'd have him on camera. But yeah, this is fun. We're basically we're sitting here with a campfire, we're walking out on his dock, throwing out just a little catfish rig with a bunch of just dead bait, and we got little bells on them. And then as soon as we hear a little ding 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 ding, whew, everyone shoots the end of the dock, and whew, more often than not it's a bullhead. But there's some big catfish in here too. I know when you think of catfish, you think of either like down south ponds, or when you're up north, they're more in rivers. But this lake, it's in southern Minnesota, and for some reason, they just, it grows really, really big channel catfish. So that's the golden night. It doesn't really matter though. We're out here having a great time, and no matter what we catch, I think we're probably gonna cook it up because we're all pretty hungry. So stick around, stay tuned. You won't be pissed.
It might be a walleye, dude.
No way.
Did I get the net?
Our net's got big holes in it, but hey, talk to me.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is. It's fighting. I don't know. It's not.
Augie's not using a traditional like catfish setup like us. He's using a little glow bobber and a tiny little jig. What is it?
Oh, what is that? Is that a crappie? Oh, it's a drum. You gotta be kidding me. Everywhere I go. Oh, just a beast. That'll part the bushes. Look, I thought it was a crappie, dude.
If that was a giant crappie, could you imagine?
That would be so sick. Things been money. But that's not what we're after. At least that's not what I'm after.
Is that sucker still on there?
It should be. It's coming swimming towards you probably.
So our whole system we're running here is like, we don't have rod holders. We're fishing out on my buddy's dock, and I just have some Velcro, and I got it strapped to his pontoon actually. From there, on the tip of the rod, I've got a nice little bell right here. And when we're sitting there by the campfire and enjoying ourselves, we just hear a little every time we have a bite. And I don't think this is a catfish. Catfish usually run with it. So I think there's another little bullhead. So I'm gonna tighten the drag, and I'm gonna give him the beans here. That being he's still even on there. Okay. Fish on. Feels like a bullhead. We're having a bullhead fry tonight. Not a bad one either.
That's a big one.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, giant yellow bullhead. That's a good one. Dude, that's a really good one. All right, I'm gonna get him unhooked. It's extremely important to be careful, especially when you're handling bullheads. They've got like a little spine bone right here, and then on top by their dorsal fin. So you almost have to like grab around it and then back behind it. And their mouths are just extremely tough. Oh! Alrighty, so while we're waiting for the elusive catfish here that may never come, we got 3 dandy yellow bullheads. I'm just gonna cut these suckers up. I brought my little stove with me. We might do a little bit of a mixture between cooking them over my mini stove with a pan and then actually cooking them over the fire. So I guess without further ado, I'm gonna chop these yellow bullheads up and we'll get to eating.
The bullheads have been cleaned and are in Cajun batter, waiting for the oil to get hot on this little handy dandy stove here. We'll fry them up.
There's actually a lot of meat. There's 3 decent sized bullheads.
I think it's cool.
I know, right?
A little 1 burner stove.
We reloaded the bait and we got a little freaking catfish.
Gorgeous little channel.
This is so crazy. Literally, we just fried those fish. We weren't getting any action catfishing, and all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. We just hear the bell, and we're like, "That's no little bullhead." We just sprint out here, and Brok fires him. I couldn't even grab the camera in time. He hooked him up, and I grabbed the net, and heck yeah, hold that sucker up.
1:10 in the morning. Let's
1:10 in the morning. Mark it on your calendars.
Boy.
Nice, hold that sucker up.
Look at that.
Oh. No, yeah, tilt him up. There you go. Nice.
Nice little
Yes.
catfish.
Get down in there, get down.
I'm with him. That's
Look
a
at
nice
that.
fish, dude.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Not too long, we rebaited up. Not too long after we ate those fish. Just a gorgeous. This would have been a perfect eater, but I think he's gonna get released back into the water today.
Gorgeous.
That's so cool.
That would have been a perfect eater.
I know, this would have been money.
That was a good fight though, dude.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh boy.
Nice job.
Oh, there you go. Bye.
Nice job. What is it?
All right, Brok just caught that one. 110. It's what, 147 now, 150. Just got another one, both the same size. Maybe mine's a little bit bigger, but
Big head on him.
we thought we were done for tonight, and now they're just starting to bite.
What's going on, dude?
I
Let's
have
go.
no idea. Let's go. It's such a unique bite. Like you can't just, I don't know. It's just crazy.
And that was on the glow bobber.
Yep, on the glow bobber. I had just worms on there earlier, and then put a couple more minnows on it, and that's what got them. So
That was so sick. We're literally sitting by the campfire, which is right behind us on the dock, and we just see.
and then
the
my
glow bobber
bobber,
goes
and then
under.
I saw it didn't take it under far. He kept it under, and then it just kind of like a crappie would almost.
Nice. Let's get a picture with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, folks, bullhead is finished. It's been cooked up by Stephanie, caught by Austin, and dangled in by Brok. So, how you feeling about him now?
I don't know.
Have you guys ever had bullhead? That's
No.
what I think.
No.
Never.
Not like this.
All 3 of you have never had bullhead.
Not like this. I've had it once before, but we didn't cook it like this. We
Okay.
boiled them.
You what?
Boiled them.
Okay, so this is totally
This
different.
is totally
and
new.
Stephanie and Augie, you've
I've
never had
Never,
bullhead.
never.
Nope.
Okay, how does it look like the fillet when you break it
They're
open?
more chunky. So like bluegills, walleyes, crappies, they're like flaky when you pull them apart, and these are like just really dense and chunky, but they taste fine. Like
Yeah,
they don't taste
amazing
fishy or
flavor.
anything.
Cajun's got a little spice to it.
What do you think, Stephanie?
I think it's really good.
You think it tastes like fish?
I think it tastes like fish.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know if I was giving you crappies or bullheads?
Not at all.
I've never had it this fresh. It was literally swimming like an hour ago. That's hot. That's actually really good. That's really, really good. It tastes like crappie or something.
It does, just like more dense. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For those of you who like to cook things outside, I really want to recommend whatever this like 1 burner stove is. I don't know, like my buddy Ryan turned me onto it. I'll link it down below. Like I'll find it somewhere online, wherever it is, and I'll link it down below, because if you do a lot of cooking outside, I think it runs on butane, not even like propane, and it gets the oil super hot, and I think that's the key to making fish too. Get the oil really hot, flash cook them, it's good to go. It is more like not mushy but condensed.
Yeah.
not like it's flaky.
Not airy.
All right, I think we're gonna kind of continue to fish here a little bit longer. I'm not totally sure if we're gonna run into a catfish tonight, but it was fun catching some bullheads, fun hanging out by the fire right on the lakeside. The bugs really calmed down, and yeah, it's a gorgeous evening out here. So if you like these catch and cooks, if you like us just kind of going to a certain location and mixing things up from the normal bass fishing, please let me know down below. I read each and every one of your guys' comments. So yeah, that was awesome. Nice job on frying them up.
Nice job on filleting them.
Nice job catching them, boys.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Nice
All right.
job.
Thank you so much.
Happy days. I guess there's nothing left to be said than stay tuned, and as always,